Hey guys, Saintsfan here, and welcome back to another episode of the top paint jobs of the week. Sorry for not doing one last week, but today we got 5 pretty awesome paint jobs, and if you maybe have a paint job or something you want to submit for, the next episode of this, please just let me know either in the comments or you can tweet it at me. And if you do enjoy this series and you find some awesome paint jobs, I'd appreciate if you could drop the video a like. Now, the first one we're going to hop into is actually not a modded one or anything. It's just a pretty simple paint job, and I think it actually looks really cool. This is from Jason, and it's called Crystal Clear Blue, and all you have to do is put a classic diamond blue as the primary, and then an ultra blue as the pearlescent. And you can see out in the sun, you really don't see that ultra pearlescent too much. It's kind of just the diamond blue, which looks amazing by itself. But then if we go into the shade here, you can see just a hint of that ultra blue pearlescent, which I think looks really nice, especially if you're driving, you're going in and out of the sun, in the shadows and stuff, and especially like at nighttime, you probably see it a lot. So I think this is a really great color if you are looking for a lighter tone for one of your cars. This next one is such a beauty. This one is from, and this next two are going to be actually from Ikue, who makes just incredible colors. This one is called Graphite, and we have it here on the X80 just because you get a few extra features that just make it look cool. So the color itself, and again, this one's actually not a modded color either, but the two colors you can see, we have a matte light gray as the primary, and then a matte black as the secondary. For the pearlescent, go with an ice white, so you get that nice shine, which makes it look, have that graphite color. But for the extras, for the trim, go with black, that makes the inside dark. And then for the accent, go with silver, so you get a little lighter shade of gray as the trim. And then if you want to, you can see on this side in the shadows, you get ice white on the neon if you wanted to put neon underglow. And then the wheels are kind of up to you, but he went with the SUV chrome Bipu wheels, and I think they kind of fit this color scheme. But overall, it's a fantastic option for the X80. It's, if you're more of just a simple, default kind of color guy, if that makes any sense, not wanting greens or blues or reds, this is a fantastic option. I mean, look, putting ice white on like a gray or any sort of dark or light black color just looks absolutely amazing in this game, and this is no exception. Plus, with the X80 here, you got the black stripe that goes down the middle, and that just fits so well with the black on the secondary. So overall, another fantastic option. Now, like I said, this next one is also from Ikue, but the one thing that is different about this color is that not only is it modded, but it actually uses a pearlescent that you can't get into the game unless you are a modder, unless you have a mod menu. But the hex is on the screen. The primary, just make sure it's a metallic, but the pearlescent is actually a fluorescent blue on this car, which, like I said, the brightest blue you can get as a pearlescent is ultra blue, which I'll show in a second here if you want to see like the difference. But this is what kind of sucks about Rockstar sometimes. They have all these amazing colors that are used. I think this one's used for maybe the rims, but you can't use them for anything else. And look how awesome like this color is. It's obviously a bluish purplish color, but just the way the fluorescent blue shines in the light. And you can see if I back this up a little bit and we pull out the one with the ultra blue, and we look at them side by side, you can see the ultra blue just isn't as shiny. I mean, it still looks amazing. It's a really great color option, but it's not as shiny. It doesn't stand out as much as the fluorescent blue. So it kind of sucks in that regard. If you do have a mod menu, or if you have access to one, whether you're on the old gen consoles or you're on PC and you know somebody, then yeah, I really like that fluorescent blue look over there. But if you don't, the ultra blue is not a bad alternative, and plus the crew color itself is actually really, really nice purple without any pearlescent. But there you go with those two colors. This fourth color I have here is from one of the people over on the GTAForums, which I'll leave a link in the description. But I have it here on the Tampa. We'd never really do any brown colors, and I wanted to change that. And this is actually in my opinion, a really nice looking brown. And it's definitely more fitting of these muscle cars, or maybe even some of the classic cars. But I think it looks great here on the Tampa, especially like with these sort of black rims. If you just wanted a nice and simple brown, I think the pearlescent, I want to say, is a cream. Like, once you put the crew color on, you can see the hexes on the screen. You just put a cream pearlescent on, and you get this fantastic color. But, you know, maybe you can experiment, and I'm thinking that some of the other brown pearlescents would actually go really well with this color. But the cream does have that nice shine to it, and like I said, especially on this Tampa here, I really like the way this car turned out. And then last but not least, this is another color from the guys over on the GTA forums. This one, well, this is the base paint job, or the base crew color right here. So it's a really dark purple, as you can see. But the reason I don't have a pearlescent on is because if we head into the custom shop, there are so many great options. And I always love crew colors that have a lot of options, because obviously it gives you, the person wanting to make your own color, a lot of choices. Now, the color, or the pearlescent that the guy made on the GTA forums is called Mystic Chrome, and it's that crew color with a racing green, I want to say, pearlescent, or bright green. Bright green, obviously you can see the green a lot more. The racing green is a little darker, and it still looks really nice. You can see it's a great sort of dark green purple, which is always, you know, a unique color to have in GTA Online. But if I just scroll through these, I mean, the yellows look great. The reds look great. The pinks look great. A lot of these pearlescents look really good on this car, and some of the well, even like some of these whites obviously look really good. Even the browns, like I was just saying with the freaking brown color, some of the brown pearlescents make this crew color look nice. Here we have some of the blues, and honestly the ultra blue looks really nice with this color. It makes it really shiny. It's got a good shine and like a good darkness to it, so I really like that one. The surf blue, the diamond blue, those obviously look great. I really like the sea green, or the gasoline green looks nice. But the sea green, in my opinion, if you're gonna go with, you know, a darker color for this, I really like this sea green, just because the regular green, it's more of a traditional green. But I like the sea green, how it mixes the green and the blue with that purple crew color. So that's probably my favorite. But again, there's so many options. I mean, gasoline green looks great if you want a little bit lighter of a sea green tone. Like I said, the freaking ultra blue looks, if you want something super bright, super crazy, ultra blue is definitely an option. But there's just a lot of choices you have with this color. So hopefully you guys use it and can mess around with it in your game. But that is it with the video. Thank you all for watching. See you in the next one. Drop a like I said, if you did enjoy. Subscribe for more awesome GTA content. As always, though, it's your boy Saintsfan. I'm out. Peace. Okay, I know I just ended the video, but I was just messing around, and on that last crew color, I put fluorescent blue, the one I was talking about earlier, how you can't get it into the game. Look how amazing this color is. Like, this is the type of stuff I wish we could do in online, but unfortunately, hashtag Rockstar Logic, we can't. So anyway, hope you enjoyed. See you in the next one. I'm out again. Peace.